others didn't get to them first. Still, I should have known better than to stop in the middle of a quarantine zone. But when you get as old as me, your bladder tends to call the shots. Wraiths usually stayed among dragon ash heaps, but this one was floating right by the road. "Hey, old man, you done peeing?" Deshawn hopped from the engine, chewing bubble gum. I pulled my shirt down and winced against the wraith's funk. God damn, I was upwind of the thing, too. By then it had seen us and stretched its mouth wide, wielding its electric teeth and shrieking in that frog-getting electrocuted roar that dissuaded anybody from ever getting close to one. Twirling my finger in the air, I told Deshawn to get back in the pump as I circled around to hop into my seat beside Giuseppe. "Mind if we hang around for a second?" Giuseppe asked. "I've never seen a wraith disappear. Might get lucky." "Yeah, come on, Cap," Deshawn said. He rubbed a hand over his bald head. "We can always outrun it if it gets too close." "Or hose it away with the deck gun," Giuseppe said. "That'd be stupid," Deshawn said. "Didn't you see its teeth? That thing's got electricity running all through it." Giuseppe shook her head. "It's a ghost, Dub. We wait around, it'll get sucked up to heaven." "Or hell," Deshawn said. We lived in a country full of ash and theories, but short on answers. Rumor had it the Canadians were far ahead of us in dragon research, but those weirdos weren't sharing. No one had seen a wraith vanish, to my knowledge. After a horde of dragons decimate an area, the wraiths might stay around for a few weeks, but then they just disappear, poof, and then the city moves in to rebuild the neighborhood, jacking up prices while they're at it, touting dragon-proof foundations and a less impoverished neighborhood. One might call this morbid gentrification the circle of life, but whoever did would be a dickhead who'd never seen what a dragon can do. "Let's not hang around," I told Giuseppe. "We have to get back to the station. Chief wants us to." Our radio blasted out the emergency tones, only slightly more comforting than the wraith's shrieks. "Structure fire response," the dispatcher said. 3509 Brentmoor Way. Multiple calls saying visible flames are coming from the roof." I tensed, held my breath. Not today. "No indication of dragon involvement." With a smile on my face, I released my breath. My crew did, too, filling the cab with a whoosh of relief. I remember when a confirmed structure fire wasn't such a relaxed affair. The fire department's standard operating procedure on dragon calls was to stay the hell back and wait for the smoke eaters to arrive and kill the scaly. What that amounted to, usually, was watching a house burn down. And if God was just that day, the Smokies would slay the dragon without any civilian casualties and inevitable wraiths. I'd seen a few dragon fires. It was either on the feed or through binoculars at a good distance. Shittiest feeling in the world, being unable to do anything while people's lives went up in flames. But what could we do? My dragon knowledge was limited, but I knew bullets and bombs didn't make a scratch against their scaly hide. Water streams and axes would only piss them off. At the end of the week, I'd be retiring. I'd let the fire department know as much a few months before. No one could believe Cole Brannigan would put up his helmet and settle down. It wasn't the money. The dragons had tapped the city's budget and shat all over our pension fund. I guess I was just ready to sleep in until my wife, Sherry, woke me up for breakfast. I was ready to spend my days having great sex and teaching myself how to oil paint. 30 years on the job is a long time. In the back of engine 30, Teresa, who'd been sleeping before the call came in, jolted awake and leaned forward, ogling me with bloodshot eyes. "What was the call?" "Structure fire," I said. "Gear up." Teresa didn't move. "Dragon?" "No, I would have told you. Let's go." Teresa